Hey, Reverend.
There he is.
Hello.
Do you do anything?
A drink in your hand. What a surprise.
Just a swift one?
Well, it's your life, not mine.
Yep, I'm right here.
And it's midnight now. Seems like it's a little bit too late to go stagecoach robbing with Lenny. So we will talk to Hosea. Hey, Hosea.
Hosea?
Hey, Arthur.
Come on! If we're gonna make it to this party, we sure as shit better clean up a little.
So we're doing this?
Oh, the party.
Old friend Dutch Vandal Linde's finally showing his true colors. Social climbing.
Old Senor Bronte, that horrendous snake, has invited us to the ball, Cinderella. So my suggestion is we go and get you a gown.
You son of a bitch.
I didn't wash my face yet. Are we gonna be presentable? Yeah, they mentioned this party previously. We got invited by Angelo Bronte. Because apparently we're kind of buddy-buddy with him now. Oh, wow.
We are ridiculous.
Utterly.
I ain't never been to a ball in my life.
Nor have I, if I am being honest.
I used to quite often. There can be fine pickings.
No pickpocketing. We are here to make real contact.
What kind of contact?
Well, I don't know. We'll find what we can. All I know for sure is we are going to a party at the mayor's house, and the guest of honor is the worst crook in town. I'm sure that we will find something.
Okay.
Gentlemen, Luca,
The hat.
I'm afraid the mayor does not allow guns at official functions after last year's incident. Luca here will take you to Mr. Bronte. I believe he is expecting you.
Follow me, gentlemen. This way, please, gentlemen. Senior Bronte will be so pleased that you made it.
We are honored to be here.
That's wonderful, wonderful. Come, this way. What a beautiful evening it shall be. Mr. Bronte is a very good friends with the mayor. Good evening, Pierre.
Senor Napoli?
As long as the mayor behaves himself, you know. Mr. Bronte, he has that thing, you know, respect.
Hosea, Bill, you join the party. We'll meet you out back after we pay our respects to Senor Bronte.
Come.
We'll meet you out in the balcony when you're done.
Okay. Wait, you want me to do the social climbing with you? I don't think I'm really that kind of type. I don't really got much to say to Bronte. Damn, man. Arthur looking good. In another life, man. In another life.
Ah, the angry cowboys, you've arrived. And you've washed per la prima volta questo mese, senza dubbio.
Hey!
This is quite a party you've invited us to.
Yes, quite something. Although I'm not quite sure what.
So, this is Saint Denis High Society.
Yes, apparently so.
And all these people, these are friends of yours, Senor Bronte?
No, not quite. But they certainly are afraid of me. Like that one. See that wretch? He's the mayor. Henri Lemieux. He'll do anything for $1, and I mean anything.
Politics is a foul business.
Yes. Oh, and that one too. That is Alberto Fusar. He owns a sugar plantation out on the island, and he comes here to whore and despoil himself.
What's with the uniform?
Oh, and that is Hobart Crawley, a Confederate major in the war. I mean, hero, they say, but that is his very young wife. I mean, a young mistress, that's the natural order of things, yes, but a young wife is unseemly. Oh, the Redskins. I have no sympathy for them, because whoever is stupid enough to get tricked by the Americans, no, they get what they deserve, huh? Yes, and a letter to the mayor. Oh, yeah, that'll save you. And that is Hector Fellows, this self-righteous newspaper man. Maybe you will kill him for me one day.
Well, We're not paid killers as such, not in cold blood anyway.
I did not know you were so particular that you wouldn't help a friend.
Oh, I'm willing to help in any way I can, within reason.
I'm going to pretend to understand what that means.
I meant no offense, sir.
I'm none taken. None taken! All these vulgar people, they hate me. Non vedo l'ora di guardarti morire.
Well, it has been wonderful conversing with you, but I can tell that you are very busy, and I won't waste any more of your time.
Yes. Go, enjoy yourselves, and mingle with this vulgar scum. It'll make you long for the days when you could shoot each other and screw cows out on the open range.
Those sure were the days. Good day, gentlemen.
Good day to you. But before you go, what exactly are your plans here?
Well, we've not made any... Well, we are going to need some money.
Money, yes, of course. But there's money at the trolley station. They keep a lot of cash there in the day. Now, I could not involve myself in such matters. But you... As a guest, yes. As my guest, bah, do it, huh? Okay, good day, gentlemen.
Goodbye.
Ok, ragazzi, adesso il vino buono. Sì.
I'll show you to the party, gentlemen, if you'll kindly follow me.
Uncharacteristically, Dutch seems kind of pissed off. We're getting in bed with some really dangerous people here.
Gentlemen, enjoy your evening and welcome once again to Saint Denis. Ciao, ciao.
Gentlemen, let's go ingratiate ourselves.
Good evening, sir.
Okay. Go find the mayor if you can and stay out of trouble. And steal nothing unless it's information. Of course. Jose, you go find us someplace to rob. Bill, go make us some new friends. I'm gonna find out if old Cornwall and what's his name, Milton, knows we're here. Gentlemen, be well.
Mingle? Is that really something I'm good at? I guess we'll see. I'm looking pretty dapper though. Maybe some girls will want to come talk to me.
Ah, get me a bloody drink, will you? A small one.
How are you?
Just big enough for me to swim lengths in, you know?
Yes, madam.
You know what? Wait, fuck, I'm drunk. You know, I used to be a great beauty. And an even greater wit. Time. What a total bastard it is, huh? Then again, I always loved bastards. The real ones, I mean. Wedlock. Hugely overrated. I tried it enough. Well, I tried both. You know, bastards and marriage. I even married a bastard. It didn't work out so good. Oh my God. I should not have got up this morning. I need to go and sit down and have a little rest. I'm just gonna... Is anybody listening to me?
I am. The waiter was like,
I know I look like a drunken harlot, but let me be very clear, young man. I am a drunken harlot.
Good to know. Good to know. Hey, maybe we'll try this for a little bit, huh?
You're walking.
Sounding good, fellas.
You fool! Women and men both deserve to decide the future.
Suffrage?
This is meant to be the land of liberty, but somehow I am not free to vote.
You
Look me in the eye and tell me in all honesty that I am not the equal of any man you've ever met.
You're preaching again, Mrs. Wicklow.
And you're burying your head in the sand again, sir.
Don't blame me for God's mistakes, if they were mistakes.
What do you mean?
Women are inferior to men, madam. It's not my fault. It's a fact. Undeniable. Demonstrable. I will not deny it simply because of fashion.
I'm intrigued, sir, to hear your arguments.
I am your clear superior.
You're different, but you're neither my better nor my inferior, sir.
Okay, madam. I will not prove it by publicly thrashing you.
Well, you're stronger than me, sure. But as civilized beings, haven't we moved past that?
The lady's not talking at all.
Apparently not. Good evening to you, sir. I will go find some other people to threaten to hit me, if that's okay with you, sir.
This person might be important. She has a name.
How do you do, ma'am?
I mean, did you hear what that man said? Inferior. Do you think women should have the vote?
Oh, I don't care. I've never voted anyway.
Well, that's
Monsieur?
no better. Anyway, if you'll excuse me, I'm still furious with that oath.
Okay, have a good day.
Hi there, sir.
Evening, folks.
I think they want me to go find the mayor.
How do you do, sir?
We can look around a little bit.
Can I help you, sir?
Bryn.
Not quite sure yet.
Hello,
Albert
sir.
Danielson. Brent Tilden. This is Mr. Hector Fellows. Well, it's
Wow.
nice to meet the both of you. New suit? Yeah. No, it's a new shirt. Are you new in town? Yes. I come from the west. I mean the north. The northwest. Okay. I came down from Washington myself many years ago.
This town gets to a man, undermines even the best of us.
I'm doing my best, sir.
Truth is an absolute, son. Don't you think?
What I don't quite understand.
Well, you are not, it would seem, the only one.
I was in the army once.
Good for you.
What do you do now? Well, I'm not quite I'm an American. Yes, but what do you do? Well, I'm in between jobs at the moment. Oh, of course.
You shall be too, sir, if you don't sharpen up your morality.
I'm trying, sir, I'm trying.
Well, try harder, much harder.
What would you like me to do? Hit the mayor myself?
Impudence. I see you still got that. But it takes more than a steady line in insults to succeed in newspapers. At least in mine. Good evening.
This guy doesn't even want to talk to us. It's the little things, you know? Bill's suit doesn't even fit. The legs are a little bit too short. I'm okay because I guess I'm fairly fit. But yeah, it's even though we're wearing a suit, we stick out.
Oh, hello.
You French, sir?
Whoa!
So hard these days to find men of true morals. Especially in journalism.
Indeed, it is.
And you certainly won't find many here. How do you think they got so rich? Well, anyway.
And when I've got too much, try to lend me more.
Glass of champagne, sir?
Yes, please.
And what do you do, Mr. LaFon?
Originally furs, but now all sorts. Lumber, leather, even maple syrup. My partners and I represent 23% of all the trade heading south from Quebec into the U.S.
And who do you bank with?
Oh, the usual bunch of clowns in New York.
Do you bank with anyone in the South?
Not one I particularly like.
Well, have you considered Lemoyne National Bank?
Oh, I need a big bank, sir. We borrow a lot of money and generate a lot of cash. Some nervous small-town bank could finish us in a bad year.
Small town? We handle more cash and cash equivalents than any bank south of Manhattan, including St. Louis. Almost all the Caribbean trade banks with us. We work with all the remaining cotton growers in the U.S. who still use a lot of cash, and we help finance half the reconstruction projects after the war. We love big clients, and we love cash. Our branch alone here in town has more cash reserves on site than any bank in the entire country, outside Wall Street in San Francisco.
Well, perhaps we could discuss it further one day, Mr. Knightley. When it comes to bankers, I drive a hard bargain, but I'm very fair in business.
I would at least like the opportunity to show you our business.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go find my fiancée.
Of course. And congratulations. A wife is a wonderful thing.
What seems to be the trouble?
Sorry. Wow.
Could be interesting. I'll keep investigating.
How's your evening going?
Met some interesting people. What about you? Did you speak to the mayor?
I'm still looking for him.
Well, look a little harder.
That was a masterclass in public speaking or something. You notice how Hosea never gave a name for the bank that he was with? Because he doesn't know any!
Of course she has.
The more details you give, the more you'll eventually slip up. So it's best to just not say anything and let the guy talk.
Is that her lover is a Powell.
Hey.
Oh, a Russian. Something like that. Like a Jew? Not that bad, but nearly.
You okay?
Oh, my lord. The pesky nut. What a way to go, eh? Oh, thank you, sir. Oh, yes.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Algernon Wasp.
Hello? Tacitus Kilgore.
Hello, Mr. Kilgore. What is it that you do?
I'm an adventurer.
Oh, me too. Pursuer of the exotic and the remarkable. An aesthete in this land of commonplace heathens. My card, sir.
How do you do?
I would love it. I don't have one for you, though.
Pay me a visit in my atelier. I must just go and purge. I intend to stay thin until I pass away. Good evening.
That was a little bit poor form, looking at his business card right in front of him. But oh well.
Hello there.
This is the mayor's party, right? So this is the mayor's house, I guess? Oh, that's the mayor. There's so many people around here, though. Let's see if we can talk to more people.
How do you do?
It really is a beautiful hat.
I got it from Mr. Wasp. He's the finest milliner in the state and quite the most interesting purveyor of the exotic. But don't tell anyone, sir. The women here are all desperate to know.
Wow, sounds fancy. You're the only lady here with that kind of headpiece.
How are you all doing?
How was the show? I heard you went.
Ooh, outrageous. These dancers. Well, I mean, if that's French culture for you, sign me up for French lessons.
Mayor's right there.
Would you like tickets?
What?
This cabaret show at the Theater Ramua. It's jolly fun.
Is it the can again?
Sure.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Good evening.
Well. We're getting all sorts of free stuff just by talking to these people. This is awesome. I can't look at my satchel right now, so we'll look at the business card and the ticket later on.
Evening all.
How do you do?
Avoid.
How are you all doing?
Chérie.
Good evening, ladies.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Bonjour.
Hello there.
Evening, gentlemen.
People relaxing back here.
How do you do?
Good evening.
Away from the crowds.
Gentlemen.
Why, hello.
Don't blame you. Crowds aren't my thing either. Anybody over here? Oh, this is so nice. This is beyond rich. Oh my god. It's a mansion. No one's even sitting down for food yet. Oh my god.
Bonjour. Bonjour, monsieur.
Evening, ma'am.
You got a huge glass.
Of course, I'm married, Miss Tweedy. But marriage is more business than romance.
And you're romantic, are you, Mr. Hawksbill?
Always have been. A true romantic. A dreamer. Why don't you let me show you someday?
And you think my cousin would appreciate that demonstration?
Your
Really
cousin
wish you wouldn't
is a
stare at
cold
me.
woman. I'm a very lonely man.
And I am more than someone's blanket against the night's chill. Good evening, Mr. Hawksbill. Please stop pestering me.
Madam.
Ew, this guy was trying to get with his wife's cousin.
Hi there. I really do love Miss Tweedy. It isn't just the champagne talking. Have you ever married the wrong woman, sir?
No. But I ain't married the right one either.
Well, I've made quite a habit.
Am I married? Have I ever been married?
Good evening.
I apologize for that woman, sir.
This is quite a town that you have here, Mr. Jameson.
Sorry.
Oh, I don't live here. I was here for the poker.
Oh, you play?
It's my weakness, my worst vice.
Perhaps you should have it whipped out of you like you advocate whipping the sin out of others.
Not whipping, sir, working, and besides, my vice is between me and my maker. I keep winning.
Every gambler says that, Mr. Jameson.
Yes, I know, but like I said, the next big tournament, which I will not be attending, is for a game too rich for my blood. I may be a knave, but I am a sensible knave.
Is that so?
Oh, sure, I'm not a wealthy man. I run a prison. The old riverboat tournaments are for card sharks and rich fools. A really big stakes game attracts oilmen and such, like, from all over. My pockets are not deep enough for that.
You are a wise man.
I'm a conservative man, at least.
The fact is, since the war, the government has done an awful job of preserving law and order, Mr. Jameson.
Well, I agree, Major. Well, at my prison, we are doing the best to remedy that failing. You know, my friend works in the Caribbean. He faces real rebellion. If we don't act decisively, we will endure the same here, and all of this, all these garden parties and civility, they will be doomed. I believe in civilizing the masses, sir. But the first order of civilization is order. Law and order.
I agree.
Without law and order, we will have anarchy.
But with too much law and order, won't we have dictatorship or worse? Monarchy.
The law should be a dictator. That is the American way.
I thought the American ideal was liberty.
Sure. Liberty under the law.
Very interesting.
Major Crowley, Mr. Chambers, I must go speak to someone for a second.
You can tell Dutch doesn't agree. He never wants to bow down to the law.
What a vulgar toad of a man. But that riverboat sounds interesting.
Mr. Chambers?
What are you loitering around me for? Mingle, dear boy. Have you tracked down the mayor yet?
Not yet. Give me a chance.
I know where the mayor is. I think that waiter back there was the one listening to the drunk women talk.
The truth is, since the war, the country's doomed itself.
I disagree. The war? The war was 30 years ago. I was just a boy, and since then we have fought more wars, and we will fight more again.
Now, the country tore itself apart.
And what do you think, sir?
I think war is a fine way of thinning the herd.
Exactly. This man is a realist.
I cannot believe I am hearing this. Excuse me.
Ooh. Pissed him off.
Sometimes, sir, the innocent are the damned. Enjoy your evening. I must go see my wife.
Good evening. That war is preferable to peace? That's not what I said. It is sad times we live in.
I didn't say that. You're putting words in my mouth. I just said war is a way to thin the crowd. It doesn't mean that I think it's better than peace. You still want to talk to me, Mr. Waiter? Unfortunately not. Okay, well, I think we're pretty much ready to go talk to the mayor. Probably. That was a lot of mingling. Not my forte. I imagine this kind of thing would make Arthur pretty uncomfortable if we stay here for too long. Hello?
It ain't complex, MU. And only an idiot like you, buddy, would try to make it so.
I will not deny idiocy, sir, but perhaps now is not the time.
Typical pansy.
You are drunk, Ferdinand.
I'm not drunk, you fool. But this man loves darkies.
Hey, you are pretty drunk. Yeah, what say you and me cool off?
Ah, I'm doing the mayor a favor.
Get your hands off me. Come on, sleep it off. Sit down and calm down. Count to 1,000. Then you can rejoin the party.
Somebody dropped the glass. Oh, people were staring. People took note.
Monsieur?
Evening, folks.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Henri Lemieux. I hope you're enjoying my party.
The mayor.
Allegedly.
That's quite a place you got here.
It's not mine, and the city is horribly in debt, but we can still put on a good show. Do you know Evelyn Miller?
My lord. The writer?
Well, we seem to have another deranged drunkard on our hands.
Shall we?
Oh, wow.
Oh, my lord, they're fantastic.
A man named Evelyn. Guessing it's one of those names that changed genders as the years went by.
Excuse me, pardon. Monsieur, please. Mr. Cornwall was quite insistent, I'm afraid. He shouted down the telephone for several minutes.
Mr. Cornwall is a horse's ass, and a bad horse.
I'm very sorry, sir.
It's not your fault. I'm a fool for trusting him. I'll come in and sign it in a minute. Let me enjoy the fireworks.
Of course.
Did you say something about Cornwall? Yes. Find out what. Sure.
Secretly?
Good day, sir.
Evening, sir. Hello.
Beautiful.
We'll be quiet.
No problems?
Everything's fine. We have the place well secured.
Good. Mr. Bronte has a habit of wandering about and reading whatever he likes.
We're watching him and his men like hawks.
Thank you, Mr. Terry.
But he's not watching me like a hawk. Because nobody knows who we are just yet. Bronte seems really dangerous. I don't like him. I can't hear.
Is everything taken care of? The telephone, it keeps ringing.
The mayor said he will sign later. Marie! Marie! Find that little reprobate Chip and beat him. I will not have standard slip in this house.
I'm allowed to walk around
Have
here,
you
right?
lost your mind? I said, have you lost your mind? Come here. Come here. Look at me. Look at me. Who do you think you are? This area is not meant for the likes of you. You know this. Standards in this house are slipping. This is a final warning to you, miss. A final warning. Now get out of my sight.
This guy's like head butler or something. Am I allowed to walk in? The maid is still here, right? No. Okay, we gotta hurry then. Do I want to knock him out? I don't think so. We shouldn't cause trouble here. Where'd he go? Wow! Amazing.
Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. Top secret. Extremely confidential. Very interesting.
If you take it, someone's gonna notice. Is that alright? There's another letter here. Letter to Angelo Bronte from Mayor... I don't know how to pronounce that French name. Mon cher Angelo, yet again. The city is in debt to you, and I am flabbergasted by your generosity. The magnificent gift you provided will prove to be a cornerstone in our financing of our dream of establishing a world-renowned university in our city. We are now well on our way to the funds necessary to found both the Divinity School and the Humanities College. Future students in Lemoyne owe a great deal to the vision of men such as you. I am forever grateful. Oh, wow. That seems unusually kind of him. Huh. Guess I'm taking that too. We can't get spotted by the servant anymore, right? Wonder if it's worth looking around just a tad more. Maybe not. Well, we're really not meant to be here, though. I don't think we should stay for too long. It's probably locked anyway. Or not. Wow. Okay. Fancy, fancy. Does the mayor live here, or is this like the mayor office building that happens to be really fancy? Well, there are servants, right? So it's not a government building. Probably just the mayor himself that's rich. Can we go through here? To the outside?
Hello there.
Did I read? Not the journal. I want to look at the satchel. We can't check the confidential letter that we just took.
Find anything? I think so.
Nothing. This town is a waste of time.
Maybe not. Arthur? Gentlemen, I think we're done here.
What did you find out?
There's plenty of money moves through here, of course, and I think I found out how we can grab some of it. A big bank. Real one, I mean. But not yet.
A city bank?
Maybe. And a stuffed one. If we're gonna leave, That could be the one thing we need.
There's also that trolley car station Senor Bronte told us about, and I heard about a high-stakes poker game. Come on.
We don't have to say bye to people before we leave? Bronte and all?
Here comes Lenny. All right, let's get in. Go home.
I ain't never felt so awkward in all my life. All them folk all so pleased with themselves. Oh, high society's pigeon shit. If you ask me, it's more like torture.
Well, that's sort of the point, isn't it? Let the people torture themselves.
Here's them papers I took.
Anybody see you take this?
I don't think so.
I might have an idea. Let me think on it.
Dutch's ideas. Looking forward to it.